smile. That smile is because she experienced snow. Yes, she did. Health, I love that smile. I was sharing it with my husband. I was sharing that profile picture with my husband. So, yes, my friend, did. Over to you, Health Wells. Thank you for reminding me, Mary Lynn. It goes so quickly in the morning.
Woo!
Are you ready?
Can we all unmic on three and let's give Trisha Rue and Pastor Jeff and Glenn Lundy and everybody who's been holding it down since 5 a.m. a big old Ric Flair. Y'all ready? One, two, three. Woo! Oh my God. Yes, I am so glad now that y'all got that out the way because when I promise you today, I'm about to disrupt y'all. So, Marilyn, I'm gonna need you to be my B girl because you know I'm about to try to, yeah, I gotta just say it like I feel it. I'm finna do, my little, 1-2 with Rob bass. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I wanna rock right now. So, Mary Lynn, you got to get me on that on the hook, right? All right. So, y'all ready? All right, I want to rock right now. I'm Health Wells and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean, outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious. No, I'm a winner. No, not a loser. Being MC is what I choose. Ladies love me. Boys adore me. I mean, even the ones who never saw me like the way that I rock on the mic. The reason why you about to know. So let's go, cuz. It takes two to make it. Hey, that's right. That's right. Listen, I love y'all. Listen, Marilyn, we got to do the karaoke, y'all. I'm gonna nail this song, y'all. So I'm working it out. I'm working it out. I am Shawnte Health Wells. I'm Maybell's granddaughter. You are in Breakfast with Champions. I love coming live to you guys first Wednesday of the month at 6:30. Listen, it is March Madness. So when I tell you I'm in a hurry, I'm here to disrupt. I cannot wait for what I want to talk to you about today. I am Maybell's granddaughter, y'all. Listen, I care about people healing faster. I lost my grandmother prematurely, and I am on this mission so that you don't have to. You don't have to. You can heal faster. There's so much that we can do to have longevity. There's so many things that we could do for our heart. There's so many things that we can do for our brain. There's so much we can do for our muscles. And I cannot wait to lean in today. We here every day. Listen, we get started at 4 a.m. across the pond, and then we come back across the pond at 5 a.m. over here, Monday through Friday. And on Saturdays, we have social Saturdays. Whoop, whoop. I believe they kick it off around what, 8 a.m. Listen, with Victor and Bella, and we have so many guest mods too that come through. And then on Sundays, we got that worship room. So listen, if you've not joined the house, go ahead and do that. Click that little house above my head. Go on ahead. Trade in that pink ticket for the winning ticket. Hey, guess what, y'all? It is Wednesday. You see how God gave us a day with the word win in it? Woo, woo. Give me a Ric Flair gif if you feeling having a day called Wednesday. You get it? Winsday. So, listen, y'all. You know, we've been going between green eggs and ham and, you know, Jack be nimble. So, let's pick up where we left off. So now Sam I am has been behind this lovely guy who's just, our complainer in the story, as I call him. Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Did anybody notice a trend in all of those statements? Got a prize for you. Anybody notice?
He didn't like that.
Right? No, right? Who was that? Was that Trisha I heard first? Right? You heard all of the nots, the I would not. That was absolutely correct. And is that something that we do a whole lot of in our health? Isn't that something that we tend to do when we have things that we know we need to shift? We know that it's time for a pivot, but isn't it So much easier to say no, even when we haven't tried, or I would not. And you don't even know what you're talking about. See, I'm sitting here talking noise about snow. I ain't never been in snow, never had, touched snow, seen it, felt it, and all of that until last week. And Mary Lynn them are my witness, y'all. I have put it on my Instagram. You guys, listen. Don't be like the complainer in our story. I need to disrupt you today. This is not just me, because guess what? I got disrupted too, but I got a heavenly download. Listen, the health you got right now is a result of your impatience. That body you got right now, that's an impatient body that you in, whether you like it or love it or despise it or just a little uncomfortable with it. But impatience is so deeply tethered to your health. Ooh, I know somebody just rolled their eyes at me. Sure enough. Listen, that heart health you got going on right now. Listen, guess what? It's tied into your impatience, be it good or bad. Listen, the muscle strength that you have, that endurance you have or don't have, is tied to your impatience. Ooh, I'm coming down your street right now. Listen, that lack of sleep. That brain fog is tied in to that impatience that you have. I'm coming down my street and some of y'all street too. Ooh, that fat and the fat communities, because it's a community of fats. Fat is not a monolith. Woo-hoo! Listen, tied into that impatience. I'm coming down your street today. Listen, that immune health. You getting sick all the time. You around here, listen, cold and flu season passing you around like you a woman of the night, or you working out there in Vegas with a madam. Why are you sitting up here letting the flu season be your madam? Listen, because you impatient. Because you impatient and you refuse to deal with the root of the problem. And see, here, listen, I'm impatience poster child. Listen, I know a thing or two about impatience. You know why your elbow won't heal? Impatience. You know why that shoulder is still nagging you? Impatience. You know why your pinky toe is still, bothering you? Impatience. You know why that cankle ain't going nowhere? Listen, impatience. Ooh, wee. Listen. I'm hot on the mic, y'all. But we got to get this thing together. We got to get it together because we can. That's what I love about Marcus Black's message. He says, because you can. Listen, you have someone in your life. I don't know if any of you guys were here yesterday when I was telling Mary Lynn what I loved about her story. See, you know how people say like, oh, it's working for your good. It doesn't mean that, oh, you won the lottery in your body, when you go through something traumatic and tragic as she went through. But it is for your message that you are meant to pass along. It is for the healing that you are going to usher in for another human being who's going to hear that story of how you were relentless, how you were resilient. So listen, the things that are impacting you, there's someone tied to you. And I need you to get on the right side of impatience. See, I need you to be impatient with that pain and so you could do something about it. But I need you to also be impatient with finding the solutions to fix your sleep, to fix the bad fat, especially the visceral fat when it's out of control. Listen, I need you to be impatient with that type 2 diabetes, which is a lifestyle related disorder. I need you to understand that I need you to do something to fix that cholesterol, to fix that type 1 type 1 hypertension. Listen, I need you to be impatient with that. How about that? I need you to be impatient with that A1C. I need you to be impatient about making sure that you do and tap into all of the benefits of intermittent fasting. I need you to tap into your iron levels. You know they ain't right. I need you to tap into and make sure that you fix your magnesium. And that's where I'm going to lean in today. Listen, I need you to be impatient in the right way so that you can get the body that you deserve, so that you can get and tap into the health that you deserve. Stop sitting up here blaming everything on the devil. Some of this stuff is you. You know that you owe you. That's what ET said. You owe you. And I say you owe you better health. Dr. King said the time is always right to do what's right. It's time for you to do what's right in your health. It's time for you to kill the impatience. Kill the impatience. Listen, ain't that much working in the world. Look, I am so grateful that I got to see David Meltzer in person. Listen, I was supposed to be going to get my Chicago deep dish pizza, and I was arrested in tears when he was he was out during like the lunchtime, and he was talking even about his mom's story. But he said something about a lie that we tell about us, we doing this for our families. You mean you getting yourself to a premature grave, you working yourself into a grave? Listen, that mini stroke that I had in October, that wasn't for my family. I sit up here and say it wasn't for my family, me staying up 2 days in a row working. That's not for your family. Working yourself like Dorcas did in the Bible, she worked herself to death. That's not for your family. Your family don't want that. Your family don't deserve that. Your family don't deserve to be deprived of you. Listen, there are so many things that we could do for our health. My favorite book says there's a balm in Gilead. And I'm talking about BALM. Y'all know I'm a little country, so I'm not talking about a bomb like you're dropping on somebody. Hey, hey, I'm talking about BALM. I'm talking about healing, y'all. I'm talking about healing. Listen, I need you to stop being impatient with your muscles. Do you realize that muscle is the most metabolically active tissue in your body? Listen, you have something called mitochondria. You need to tap into mitophagy. You need to fix your magnesium. Stop being impatient and telling me something you don't know what to do. Then sit your behind down somewhere and hush and figure it out. Stop being impatient. Fix the problem. Fix your magnesium levels. Stop complaining about, oh, I do not, I would not. I'm like, you ain't even had no green eggs and ham. Hush. Fix the problem and stop being impatient. Ooh, I'm talking to me while I'm talking to you. Ha ha. Listen, you being impatient with your heart, you realize your heart is a muscle. You realize your heart is a muscle. There are so many rich nutrients that we have. Listen, I shared with y'all last month. Epsom salt is not expensive. There's so many ways for you to get magnesium. Listen, dead the excuses. I personally, I use this with my athletes. I use this with my family. I use this with my baby. As you can see, she is turning 30 tomorrow, y'all. Listen, we marching forward. I love the fact that Glenn said March 4th. It's time for you to march forth and get the magnesium that you need. Listen, the most bioavailable form that I have come across on the market without having to have a prescription is Ease Magnesium. Listen, if you want to support Books in the Hood, you want to support Abundant Health Services, listen, there you go. You can use our affiliate link, or you can go and find whatever liquid topical magnesium floats your boat. I'm just sharing with you the most bioactive one, the one that I use, the one that I've researched, and the one that I've gotten results with. So here's the thing. I need you to dead the excuses. I need you to fix the sleep. I need you to fix the sleep. You got to make sure that you have smarter sleep. You got to get into that delta phase of sleep. Magnesium will help you do that. I don't think people understand how important magnesium is to the human body. There are so many. I'm talking about at least hundreds, at least over 600. Before, when I left school, it was over 600. I think probably with the latest data, it's probably well over 1,000 processes at this point that are dependent on magnesium. So here's the thing. Your mitochondria is married to magnesium. It's married to it. It actually affects the amount of mitochondria that you have in fat. It actually it makes a difference whether or not. That's why we call brown fat, because it's rich with mitochondria. Ha ha! Beige fat. It has, listen, you can act, you don't have to keep the white fat that's all over the place. You don't have to keep that. You can actually help your mitochondria. You can actually help do things that encourage mitophagy. I'll always have issues pronouncing this word. Mitophagy, which is, I'm sure some of you have heard of cell autophagy, right? So when you intermittent fast, it gives your body a chance to your cells to clean up the debris and eliminate those that are dying or can't be repaired, and get them on out. Like in some cities, I don't know if all y'all cities is fancy like Miami, but we got street sweepers, y'all. We have machines. We actually go and take time and invest in our streets and our communities, and so that the tourists like you guys, when you come to Miami, you have have a nice, clean place to go. Your body would like to do that. Guess what? Your mitochondria would like to do that. And there are simple ways. Cold exposure can help you with your cell mitophagy and help you also mobilize that brown fat and convert some of your white fat. If you would just be patient enough and sit your behind down and do some cold exposure, sit your behind down and get into a sauna or stretch or do Tai Chi like I do when I get up in there. But you need to tap into these things that are going to help you produce more healthy mitochondria and help your mitochondria clean up its street, which is called mitophagy. Your cells do it. That's why I love intermittent fasting. And guess what? Your mitochondria is capable of doing it. So I need you to actually get to the root of the problem. I told you things that can actually get in last week. I talked a little bit about creatine. Listen, that's going to help your mitochondria. Your muscles really truly need you to fix the issue with your mitochondria. You need to fix your muscles. You need to fix the heart. You need to fix the sleep. You need to fix the fat. You need to fix your brain health. Listen, I don't know if people realize how much we're driven to use calories. It's our brain is driving it. Our brain has to use so many calories. I'm telling y'all, stop complaining like the complainer. I would not. I do not. Hush. Fix the issue. Stop being impatient with the solutions. Stop being impatient. You keep going. You have to be relentless. You have to be and stay relentless. You got to keep going until you find something that works. It's not, what's the alternative? You gonna let yourself die early? You gonna let yourself go to a premature grave? Do you realize humanity was designed to be centenarians? This is not some new concept. You were meant to get to 100. So why do you think you're old at 70? Why do you think 80 is enough? You were designed to live at least 100 years. What are we talking about here? Listen, you got to do things for your brain. This is why I love medicinal mushroom elixirs. This is why I continue to push it. This is also why I love to make sure that you understand magnesium is so important. It's important for your immune health. Listen, do you realize that over 70% of your immune system is right there next to your digestive system? Why? Listen, you're not even equipping your soldiers. Your soldiers need that magnesium because they staying ready because you bring in foolishness through your diet, through the beverages that you drink. Listen, I need you to understand that you can win. I need you to get impatient with bad health. I need you to get impatient with the pain and find the solutions. I need you to be impatient with the fact that you ain't working out. Get rid of that sedentary lifestyle. You guys, you can win in your health. You can do this. Magnesium is a game changer. Polyphenols are going to be a game changer. These are all things that you can tap into. Listen, if you look at any NFL football game, you will see a lot of coolers. But what you don't realize, what's also in some of these coolers is citrus. We are always trying to do whatever we can to make sure that the players have more potassium and magnesium. See, a lot of people, when they think about electrolytes, they thinking about sodium and potassium. But a lot of people over on this side of the pond, we like to leave out magnesium. No, baby, magnesium is your friend to the end. Better than Chucky, though. All right, I need you to understand. See, I want to rock right now. I need you to understand you are born a winner. You're born a winner. It's time for you to win. Stop letting impatience kill your health. Listen, you should be tired of this impatient body. Listen, I am tired of Krispy Kreme keeping me into the impatient body. Listen, I know better. I know better. So guess what? If I can do better in other areas, I can do better with that Krispy Kreme. I can do better in making sure people gonna hold me accountable as well. So what about you? What about you? What part of your health, what part of your body are you being impatient with? Listen, the floor is open. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. What came up for you? Woo!
This is fire health. This is fire. And I think we can change the narrative. I do not like high blood pressure. I do not like high cholesterol. I do not like being overweight. I do not like negative thinking. I think we can change the narrative, Health Wells. Thank you for the tips.
Woo-wee! Listen, I am loving that, Pastor Jeff. Oh, I got to find me a Ric Flair GIF for you. That was fire. I like that. I'm gonna have to borrow that. I'm gonna give you credit though. I'm gonna give you credit for it, Pastor Jeff. I like that. Do not like high blood pressure. Hey, hey. Who else? Anyone else? The stage is open.
So great this morning because I love health also. You said something about those polyphenols. In case people don't know, that mean those are things that help reduce oxidative stress, lower inflammation. You probably said all that, support heart health. And she's on point this morning. That's it. Like Mary Lynn said yesterday, you don't have that good health, no